Welcome to Gaming on a Budget. Today we bring you Forbidden Desert from Gamewright. And this is for 2 to 5 players, and they claim is about 45 minutes, but that really depends pretty significantly on whether it's 2, 5, or somewhere in between. First off, I love this flipping can. This thing is so cool. They make the coolest metal tins for their games. They really do.
The insert is awesome too.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice insert. And, if you've seen Forbidden Island, it's basically a smaller can just like this. So, what we have here is a cooperative survival game of sorts, where we are in this case 4, because only 4 people playing, but we are intrepid explorers whose helicopter has crashed in the middle of a forbidden desert. Oh no, our helicopter. So, our goal is to survive and escape the desert. Now, thankfully, we happen to be an experienced team of explorers and archaeologists and the like, so we have found the wreck of an ancient flying machine, which we will attempt to recover the missing pieces of this machine in order to get it flight-worthy again to get us out of this terrible, terrible desert. We're going to need the power crystal. Ooh, power crystal. We are going to need the sundial.
Lower.
The sundial.
Yep.
The engine.
Which is totally awesome in metal.
The propeller, which actually goes on the back, so like so. Anyway, we are going to do this by traveling around to the various tiles, clearing any. Oops, I forgot to put the sand back on. Clearing any sand that is built up, and then excavating to see what's on the other side. That'll be various things like ruins, which will allow us to draw special item cards, to clues as to the location of these pieces. There'll be a clue that indicates a column and a clue that indicates a row. If there was a clue for the sundial here indicating this row and a clue for the sundial here indicating this column, we would find the intersection, and that's where the piece would be. We would then put the piece on the board and somebody could go pick it up. Now, once we've collected all the pieces, we have to hurry on to the escape launch pad and get the Bjork out of here. Now, while all this is going on, the storm level is going to be getting progressively worse, just like Forbidden Island, except in this case it's a storm and not a flood. Putting more and more sand all over the board, moving the storm, which is this gap here that'll move around the board. And
which also effectively shuffles around the location of the items.
Moves all the tiles and stuff around. And on top of that, there will be cards called the Sun Beats Down, which will sap away at our water reserves. As you can see, the explorer here starts with 4 water.
Tilt it a little for me, sweetie.
If that ever gets below 0, if he drinks his last water and the sun beats down, he dies, and we all lose. So, it's going to be a pretty serious attempt at survival here. We're going to try our very best to get out of the desert. Anything we haven't explained about the gameplay, we'll cover as it comes up. I think that's about it. So, without further ado, yes?
No, buttons.
Button? Oh, she wants me to point where buttons might be at some point. I'm not really sure why. I never managed to put them in the right spot, but there will be buttons. So, feel free to click them to move on to gameplay and summary and things like that. And if there aren't buttons, I should be including links somewhere. So, anyway, yes, let's get on over to the gameplay and see if we can survive.